Hello, this is Arielle, Inconspicuous Bear, and I'll be narrating the heroic version of the Kargath Bladefist encounter in Highmaul from a Guardian point of view. Just a quick reminder that even if you're attempting this on normal difficulty, all of the mechanics are the same. The only difference is normal features less incoming damage than heroic. So this video is still good for normal, even though it's labeled heroic and all that sort of thing. This encounter takes place on the floor of a coliseum. You'll pretty much be taking him in the middle of the room most of the time, as there are pillars that kind of spew fire that come up around the edges, and there will be poison thrown on the ground. I'm not really going to explain those mechanics. They're pretty obvious. It's like, don't stand in the bed. Just avoid those and position them so that your melee aren't standing in them, and that's pretty much fine. As a tank, the first mechanic you have to be aware of is something called Impale. This is like other previous mechanics that have been called Impale. Basically, you take damage and it forces you to tank swap. After each Impale, swap tanks. That's pretty much it. If you take more than one consecutive Impale, the second one will hurt more than the first, the third will hurt more than the second, and so on. You just generally want to try and avoid that. The second one won't kill you. You'll probably have to use a cooldown for it, but if you can avoid taking two in a row, that's generally a good idea, and you can do that by simply just swapping after each individual Impale. Feel free to pop Scenario Ward prior to an Impale for reduced damage, and it's a perfect place to use Buckskin as well. The second mechanic you'll need to be aware of as a tank is called Chain Hurl. What it consists of is he will knock all melee and tanks away from him a pretty fair distance, and then the closest 5 people to him, after a short amount of time, will get picked up and thrown into the stands of the Coliseum, where you will run around and kill things. If you're the tank, when you're swapping on one Impale, one tank will be the one that goes into the stands every single time, so that tank needs to make sure that they are running into the middle along with 4 other people, typically a healer and 3 DPS, to go get thrown up into the stands. If the wrong tank goes up into the stands, then the tank that's left down will probably have to take a second Impale. They won't have to take a third, because the person that comes down will probably taunt the boss and take another Impale before the person that was left down takes the third, if that makes any sense. For talents, you want to take the standard build. Pretty much any Tier 15 talent will work, it doesn't particularly matter. Take Scenario Ward because of the options, it's by far the best one. None of the Tier 45 talents matter. Take Soul of the Forest on the level 60 tier because it's of the options available, it's the best one. On the level 75 tier, nothing really matters. You could make an argument for Ursul's Vortex maybe, but I've never really found a particular use for it in this encounter. Tier level 90 talents, take Dream of Cenarius, because again, of the available options, it's by far the best one. And then again, for the tier level 100 talents, take Pulverize. You're seeing a common theme here. It's by far the best talent option. This may become different in 6.1, but for now, those are the talents that you should be taking for this encounter. One other quick note about tanking the stands. If you're the tank that goes up and does that, Stampeding Roar is a great way to move around the stands. Typically, you'll get thrown up, clear the one area where you're thrown up into, and then pick one side, go left or right. In normal and heroic, you can probably expand that, like have a DPS go one way and another DPS go another way and pull a bunch of stuff back to you, but otherwise you'll typically just get thrown up to the stands and go one direction, and Stampeding Roar is great for that. Hope you enjoyed this video, and good luck in Heroic Highmaul.
I just earned us so much favor.
Chain group in, everyone else out.
Fuck, my bad.
We have no healers, so be careful.
Yeah, I was there then, yeah. Guess I was too late. Sorry.
Tiger snacks?
Free buff snatch, free hero.
Getting knocked down. Drag me away from the pillar.
You can shrink if you want. Oh, you already have.
Watch the poison. Chain hurl. Or rush first and then hurl, I think.
Like, you like some mirrors tonight.
Alright, don't
Gotcha.
be in there unless you're going up.
Should be 2 DKs, Kyle,
that?
Sunny,
Oh, fuck.
and Divisive.
I'm down. Someone will have to go for me.
Grab me.
Acid's killing, so just kill acid.
Yeah, that's fine. Melly, be careful with the poison.
Fuck.
Rush. Run through the fire, run through the fire. There you go.
Oh, crap.
Sack or something. Thank you.